to our max session. We have the 7th question, okay? So the 7th question is that find the Excel column from the column type. They'll give you an Excel column in the form of a string, and now you're supposed to find its column title. Okay, it's that when the input is going to be, for instance, it's AA. Okay, so A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. That is, these are my Excel columns, and this is the corresponding column title. Okay, this is my title and this is my column. Okay, so for the corresponding column, this is your corresponding column title. So for AA it's 27, AB it's 28. So when the input will be a string, something like AA. So what should the output be? The output must be the corresponding column title, that is 27. Suppose that, okay, so how did you get this? How can I find this out? They have told that AA is going to 1, B is 2 and so on, so that AA is 27. So how can I actually get this is that this question is very similar to the 6th question we had already studied, wherein 120 you are given a number and you're supposed to add 1 to a number and it's going to be 124, right? If you remember, we had actually converted the array of digits into the number itself in the brute force approach, right? So we're going to use the exact same thing, that is the conversion of the array of digits into a digit itself, right? We're going to use this concept, a concept that's very similar to this. Okay, so right now what is happening is that A is 27. So what does this mean? This A is multiplied by 26 plus this other A. So this is my first A and this is my second A. Okay, so that is going to give me the value of 27. Okay, so what is A? A is 1. Okay, so how can I find that this number for this corresponding single digit number is that single digit character? That is, how can I tell that A is 1, B is 2 and so on till Z is 26. So how can I do? I just want this array. Okay, I need not worry about this AA or some two letter characters, anything more than that. I just want this map, that is from A till Z, because I'm going to traverse the string that is given as input. That is, for example, let us take the case of CDA. Okay, so this is the string that is given to me as input. So what I'm going to do is that I'll be traversing it from the start. That is not a problem. So when I traverse from the start, no, what I do is that I will need this becomes C into 26 into 26 plus D into 26 plus A. Can you notice some similarity? Before going any further, I'll just give a short recap of this 1, 2, 3 to 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what did we do here? To convert this 1, 2, 3 to 123, we ran a for loop for in some I is 0, I is less than this vector A dot size I plus plus, and we had some integer k as 0 initialized, and k is equal to k into 10 plus array of I, right? So this is what we did. If you don't know this, I request you to please go back and look into the previous questions so that you get a better idea of it. I'm going to stop with this. I'm not going to explain this further. So we are going to use the same concept here for this question, but instead of into 10, right, what we are going to do is that we will run for int I0, I is less than A dot size, but A here is going to be a string like CDA. Okay, A dot size. So instead of size, what will come? Length is going to come. Okay, because it's a string. And then you will have I plus plus int k0 again here, and k is equal to k into 26 plus, and right now instead of array of I, no, so if it's going to be array of I, what will you get? Array of 0, 1, 2, you will get it as C, right? I don't want C, but instead I want to know that C is what? C is 3 here. So I will have to find out that C is 3. How can I do that? That is when you will have to use whatever character you get. Okay, so that is A of I minus this character A, okay, plus 1. So what will happen is that, what is A of I right now? It is C. C minus this character A will give you what? C minus A is what? C, A, B, C, right? So C minus A is going to be 2 plus 1 is 3. this is what you're doing here, okay? I'm just basically subtracting the characters. So what will happen is that capital A is 64, I suppose, so 64, 66. So the ASCII characters will be substituted in place of these characters. So it will become 66 minus 64, which is nothing but what? 2, and I add 1 to it, so I get 3. So we're going to use the same thing. I'll give you another example also. So suppose that it is going to be BA, okay? So in place of BA, I'll start from 0, 1. So this is my B. So A of I is what? A of I is nothing but B. So B minus A plus 1. So B will become what? B is 65. The ASCII value of B is 65. So 65 minus, what is A? A is 64. 65 minus 64 plus 1. So what is this basically? 1 plus 1, which is 2. So I'm getting the value of B is 2. Which is what? B is 2. We got this. We are trying to find this out. That is A, from A till Z, right? A is 1, B is 2. I'm finding the corresponding number for that particular character. That is why I'm getting this. Okay, so we know. So what should we do here? This is consolidating it. We are getting it as A of I minus capital A plus 1, right? So the same thing I'm going to use it here. A of I minus capital A plus 1. And that's it. So when I return K, that is my final answer. So what is happening? I'll give you a small code walkthrough right now. So suppose that my characters are C, D, A is my input. So this is my string, okay? String A. So I start from here. For instance, I0, I is less than A dot length is what? It is 3. So I0 till I is less than 3. So it is going to run from 0, 1 and 2. So when I is 0, no, what will happen? Initially K's value is 0 right now. So K is equal to K into 26 plus array of I minus A plus 1. So what will this amount to? C minus A. C's initial value is 66 minus 64 plus 1, which is nothing but what? 3. So K's value will become 3. Next, at I is equal to 1. I is equal to 1, what will happen? I'll move till D. Okay, so at D what will happen is that K is equal to K. So what is the initial value of K now? 3 into 26 plus what? C so instead of C, you're going to get A of I minus A plus 1. So what is this? This is nothing but 67 minus 64 plus 1. So you are going to get the value of 4. So you're getting D as 4 plus 3 into 26. Okay, so what is that? 3 into 26 plus 4 is 18 to 78 plus 4. Okay, fine. Now K will be equal to 78, 82. So at I is equal to 2, right, what will happen is K is equal to 82, okay, into 26 plus, what is my final character? A. So A minus A plus 1, it will only amount to 1 here. So 82 into 26 is 2132. Okay, so 2132 plus 1, I get the answer as 2133. So CDA, so it is going to return finally 2133 as my answer. So finally CDA is nothing but 2133. I suppose this is right, okay? Yeah, CDA is going to return a value of 2133. This is what you get as written. So this is the code for it. So with that, a 7th question is done. So in the 8th question, we will be seeing the vice versa of this question, okay? So see you in the next session. Bye for now. Bye-bye.